Growing up in North Central Indiana, I went to an elementary school named after the second president of the United States, John Adams. Adams Elementary School, Warsaw, Indiana. County seat town of Kosciuszko County had 5 public elementary schools when I was a kid. My grandparents Blue, my dad's parents, had gone to Adams. My dad and his brother went there. And when I was a student at Adams Elementary School, my dad was my 5th grade teacher, and he coached the sports teams. Mr. Harmon, who was the principal of the school when I was a student there, had been the principal when my dad and my uncle were there. And Mrs. Shade, the 4th grade teacher, she taught me and my sister and my dad and my uncle and my grandparents. On the first day of 4th grade, Mrs. Shade came up to me, put her hand on my shoulder, and said, you know, Tim, I've had a lot of blues come through this class, and I know all your tricks, so you better mind yourself. So my dad became a principal at a different elementary school in that town, and then he became eventually assistant superintendent of schools. And the time came when the school board decided they needed to tear down the old Adams School building to make way for something else. And before they did, my dad was able to salvage some stuff from the school. One of the things he salvaged was the clock from my 6th grade classroom, which was part of an electrical clock and bell system, had a Roman numeral clock face with a oak framed glass window that you could open to turn the hands. So I had that in my law office for many years. You know, it's a pretty special clock. It's sitting in my study up the hill right now. But probably the coolest thing my dad salvaged was the disciplinary bench that sat right outside the principal's office, where students got sent when they were in trouble, while they sat there and awaited their seance with the principal. So we've had that bench in our family for many years. And you know, when we decided in 2005, as we were being licensed and bonded to call ourselves Adams Bench Winery, we had it shipped out from the Midwest. And so that's it right over there. It's about 125 years old. It sat in a little alcove right outside the principal's office.